Hey, baby, hey, baby, hey. Person, person. Just taking a second to share. How are you? Hello. How's everybody today? Happy Saturday. Happy. Stephanie, please read the description box of the video. Hey, baby, hey, baby, hey. I got Gwen Stefani stuck in my head. Hi, Deborah. It's good to see you live. Yay. Oh, goodness. Happy afternoon to you. Whoops, why is that doing that? That's not what I tried. Hold on. Having difficulties. Hold on a second. Just hold on. I'm having difficulties. There we go. There we go. Now things are working. Yay. Did that one already. How are you? Are you having a good Saturday? How's the weather where you are? It's like, what, like 70, 75 today? It's perfect. It's gorgeous. It's a beautiful day, and maybe it's a beautiful day everywhere. Who knows? That would be a nice change. Because I know they had, it's really hot. It's really hot in Texas. I know that. My daughter sent me a picture of the thermostat at her work yesterday, and it was like 100 because she's doing mechanic work. So she's pretty much working in a metal building, and it's like 100 degrees. Gosh, craziness. How are you? Come in. Let's say hi, everybody. Okay. So, come in, say hi. Let me know you're here. Every person. Oh, I'm so filthy. Hold on a second. Can't see out of my eyeballs. It's one of those. Why do I have so much stuff over here? Where did I put that? Here we go. I got some little cleaning things for my glasses. I don't know what happened to my little wipey cloth. So, what's on your agenda today? In a little while, Emma and I are going to go to the craft store because she expressed a desire to learn how to crochet. And I thought that was a great idea because, as we have experienced over this past winter, the winters in South Dakota are extremely long. So it would be good for us to have an inside hobby. I mean, I like to do jigsaw puzzles, but that's not really her thing. She's not really a fan. I like jigsaw puzzles. Gosh, I haven't done one since winter. I mean, like since like December winter. It's been a while. I have one that is what is that called? Like an escape room puzzle. that I haven't done yet. I don't know why I'm saving it, but I thought it would be neat. Might as well clean my phone while I have this little thing out. I thought it would be neat to do an escape room puzzle. Hi, Lisa. Had to clean my spectacles so I can see. How is everybody doing today? What are your plans for this beautiful Saturday? It's a gorgeous 75 degrees where I am. I decided to come on and see if anybody wanted to get some tarot card readings today before Emma and I jaunt off to Rapid City to pick up crochet supplies. We're gonna learn how to crochet together, like a mommy-daughter thing, and it'll be fun. Hi, Rhonda. How are you today? Thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. Share out if you're sweet. I mean, even if you're not sweet, you can still share. So I wonder, maybe people who are really good at cooking can explain this to me. Why, when you make homemade Alfredo sauce and it's leftovers, why does the cream turn into just oil and cheese? Like, it just disappears, and I don't know why. It's not like it gets soaked into the noodles because they don't taste creamier. It just kind of disappears. Isn't that weird? I made homemade Alfredo, obviously, last night. And I had the leftovers for lunch a little while ago. And I'm like, why does this always happen? Happens when I get them at like Olive Garden or something. It's so strange. Does anyone know why? Why does that happen? It's like so curious to me. I'm like, why does my Alfredo sauce disappear, turn into oil? Because obviously I used olive oil to make it. But it wasn't like all olive oil. I put, a whole quart of heavy cream in there. I don't know. It's weird. Does anybody know the answer to that? Deborah, do you know the answer to that? I'm really curious because I'm just like, oh, hi, Pamela. I'm just like, why does this happen to my food? And then it just tastes like you made like, fettuccine and olive oil with some garlic. Hi, Linda. Steph, I've already mentioned that the readings are paid readings today. Okay, it's either tarot card readings or paid readings. I told you to read the description box of the video. The description box tells you how much they cost. And there's 4 different ways to make a donation. All right. Wonderful. So anyways, but yeah, that was my curiosity for the day. Do you have a brain tickler? Don't ask me about food. I'm not a cook. I don't know. I just always thought it was weird. You get, that's the physics of don't use real cream. Well, it's not as good when you don't use real cream. But I mean, cream is made from milk, right? And like, it's just milk. It's not like they put anything else in it. It's not like it's made out of oil and then it just goes back to being oil. It's a dairy product. I don't know, it's just so strange to me. You know what I mean? So I'm shuffling my cards. I'm ready to do some things and whatnot. Where's Elspeth? Is she sleeping? I wonder if she's feeling better today. Let's see. Let's see where she is. Doo-doo. Where is Elspeth? There she is. Oh my. I make it with butter instead of oil, and it does the same thing, but I'm not sure why it does. Leftovers are like buttered noodles. Exactly. I need a chef up in here. I need to know. I need to know why. I need a certified chef. That's what I need right now. I need a chef. I mean, I've cooked my whole life and I've owned my own restaurants, but I've never understood why that happens. Like, I don't get it. It's just so weird. Well, I don't care about the fat content. I think dairy fats are healthy fats, so I'm not really worried about that. Um, as I've might have said a few times, I try not to have negative feelings about food, because when you attach negative feelings to food, they have a negative reaction in your body. I try to just enjoy whatever I'm eating and just have moderation in all things. So that's why it curdles. Well, it's not really curdling. It's just disappearing. It just disappears. It's so weird. Rhonda wants a reading and she sent for PayPal. Okay, Rhonda, I'm excited to do a reading for you. Yeah, milk curdles. I get it. But it's like, I don't know. I'm about to Google it. After I do Rhonda's reading, I'm about to Google it. What is this? I'm about to figure out the mystery. The mystery of the cream. Okay, what do we have? Rhonda, do you have a question for these cards, or do you just want whatever the universe decides to tell you? Why is my hair doing this? Why? That's not okay. Ugh. Oh, I parted on the wrong side today. Don't you love when you do that? I parted my hair on the wrong side of my head. Yay, it's backwards day. Yay. Just general, right on. Let's see what we have from this. Rhonda Thompson. What do we have for Rhonda? Tell me about Miss Rhonda Thompson. What does Rhonda need to know today? Shuffles. What does Rhonda need to know today? Hi! Hi, Gwen. Is this thing on? Of course it is. Of course. We were just trying to figure out, Gwen, why when you make homemade Alfredo sauce, after it sits, it turns into oil. Just oil. Even though you put fresh heavy cream in it, why does it turn into oil when it's leftovers? It's like you just made buttered noodles. And it's not that it absorbs into the noodles, because they don't taste creamy. They just taste like noodles with oil. Like, what happens? I don't understand. It's one of those things that's just, I don't know. But let's figure out what Miss Rhonda Thompson needs to know right now. If you know the answer to it, please put it in the comments, because I made fresh Alfredo last night, and then for leftovers today, I heated some up, and it was just buttered noodles. There was little chunks of Parmesan in there and olive oil. I don't know why that happens. Hi, Penny. It's so strange. What does Rhonda need to know? What does Rhonda need to know? So, if you know the answer, tell everyone. Because I'm like, why does this happen? And it happens even when I buy, like if I would buy food at Olive Garden, fresh Alfredo, leftovers, everything just turns into oil. It's so weird. Okay, Rhonda, I've got your cards here. Well, we have some things going on here. I feel like you've been in a really good place lately, Rhonda. Just going to say that. Mine always gets watery. Yeah, why? Why does that happen? Maybe the oil breaks everything down. Yeah, at Olive Garden too. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe the oil like breaks down the milk. I mean, I don't really know. Okay, so Rhonda, you're starting off here with the Emperor. This could represent you if you're a fire sign. Okay, it doesn't have to be a male. It could be you if you're the provider in your family, or if you're very strong. If you're in your divine masculine energy, which means that you have to be the nurturer and the provider for yourself. Like if you're single, or if you're the one that's the caretaker and the one that works and provides the stability in your household. Then you have the Queen of Pentacles, which makes me feel like this is why you have the Emperor, because you're the provider. You're the one that the Queen of Pentacles is a provider. She's abundant. Obviously, it says peaceful abundance on there. She has a very abundant, nurturing, warm, motherly energy. Okay. I love that card. God, look at that. Look at that. She's literally covered in like red butterflies, and it's so beautiful. Beautiful card. Anyway, these two cards together represent you as a person. Okay. Financially independent, doing your own thing, kicking ass and taking names kind of a situation. But then you have this Three of Wands in reverse. Okay. And this Three of Wands in reverse says that you might have had some kind of setback recently. It could be a financial setback. It could be a setback as far as your sense of security in yourself, or your life situation, your job, something like that. You know, like I said, it could be your financial stability, I think. Yeah. And then you have on the bottom, you have the Moon card in reverse. Just super beautiful. If you look at her. And you have the Empress in reverse. Okay. Which usually is represented by like a woman that looks pregnant. And she's usually pregnant with like the earth or whatever. I think it's interesting that you have the Emperor and the Empress here in your cards. But anyways, the moon is all about illusions. And when the moon is in reverse, your emotions are clouding your judgment. And the universe is trying to tell you that you need to come out above water. You need to remove this emotional cloud that's affecting your judgment and how you're seeing things. So you need to remove the illusions, all right? Because they're keeping you from knowing how to go forward in life. They're keeping you from making the right next steps, okay? Hi, Christina. So that's the advice. You know, even though you've had a setback, even though you've had something that's kind of knocked you off kilter, upset you in some way, it could even be just an emotional trigger, that you need to kind of take a step back from that to get back into like a rational state of mind, to get out of the illusion of emotional, what is that? What's the word? Chaos, really. It's like you can't see the truth of the situation because your emotions are kind of ruling, your mind right now. So we need to take a step back and look at the situation from outside of the emotion and say, okay, what's the right thing for me to do right now? What's the right course of action for me to take here to get back where I was? What can I control right now? You know what I mean? With the Emperor, what can I control? What is my next step that is within my control? Okay. And I hope that makes sense to you. That's a really cool reading. I'm sorry you had a situation that made you, we all go through it. But when I was trying to shuffle just now, this Ace of Pentacles popped out, and it says new abundance on it. So there's things are going to be, I guess you just needed a little bit of advice. Things are going to be better. You're going to have plenty of opportunities to help Stella get her groove back. Okay. Christina. Hello. Olga. Hello. These are paid tarot card readings today. If you're interested in getting one, they're $11 or $16. There's 4 different ways to make a donation in the description box of the video. Oh, hold on a second. My mom's calling me. I'm gonna mute. We literally said at the same time, I'll call you right back. Yes, a setback is broken foot and changed things a lot for me at this time. Okay. Haven't been able to walk for 2 months. Oh, I do believe it is about to change. Okay. And that is definitely your stability, your foundation. I mean, that's what you stand your body on, isn't it? So that makes a lot of sense, and things will be getting back. So the advice really is to stop being so frustrated with the situation. Just say, okay, this is where I am now. What can I do for myself moving forward? Right? Oh, that just sucks. Well, I hope it heals up really quickly. 2 months is a long time. Have you got a cast on? Hi, Elspeth. I wasn't sure if you were napping or if you were a late sleeper, because honestly, I never go live in the morning. Right? Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know your sleep schedule. P.S. I absolutely love your name. She's a lovely soul, Gwen. She's a loyal viewer. She's super supportive and wonderful. No, just a boot, but the doctor said don't walk on it. For 2 months? Oh, that's okay, Elspeth. We can't hear you. It's fine. For 2 months, I think it only takes like 6 weeks for bones to heal. So maybe you should try to walk on it a little bit if it's been 2 months. Bones, sometimes they're slow to heal, but they do knit together. Usually casts are 2 months or 6 to 8 weeks, usually. My good friend messaged me today also, Elspeth, and he told me he was sick as a dog. And have you, Elspeth, do you have, what do I want to say? I don't want to say tea tree oil, do I? Do I want to say tea tree oil? No. I feel like I want to say, do you have an oil diffuser? It's hard to do. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit of time, obviously, but if you just do a little, step on it, just put your foot on the floor and try to stand up without putting weight on it, and walk around without putting weight on it to kind of get your foot back into the, like reminding your foot muscles, like, hey, you have a job to do. So, hi, Lisa. I want to say, Elspeth, do you have a diffuser? Shatha, thank you for joining on YouTube. Please read the description box of the video. These are paid tarot card readings. They're $11 and $16. 11 cents make me cough with allergies. Well, it's not a floral scent that I'm thinking of. That's why I was wondering. It's one that, like, it's really good for your lungs. What am I thinking of, guys? It opens up your sinus passages. I can just go pick it up. I have it. I have it. It is eucalyptus. That's what I was trying to get at. Do you have cats, Elspeth? Because you can't diffuse this if you have cats because it's toxic to cats. But eucalyptus oil, you can put it in a diffuser, and you can like drape a towel over your head and put your face over the diffuser and inhale it. Okay. I don't know if she has these. She's in Canada. Yeah, eucalyptus. Yeah. I don't know if they have those oils. Oh, deadly allergic to. Okay, so don't do it. I'm going to, though, because I'm a little stuffy. If I can get the stupid bottle open. I close them so tight because I don't want them to leak. I'm a little put a little bit. Get the stupid stopper off. I'm just gonna put a little smidge on my sinuses because I'm stuffy. You know why? There's an awful lot of cotton in the air. Ooh, my eyeball. Those little stingers went right into my eyeball. Okay, so there's so much cotton in the air. It's all over my cart. Ooh, now my eyes are burning. Get out of my eyeballs. I told it to get out. I have little pieces of cotton stuck all over my car. It's crazy. I'll send it to you, Elspeth. Absolutely. So anyways, my friend, he messaged me and he was like, I'm super sick and nauseous. And I told him to get some ginger oil, which he has ginger oil, and rub it on his stomach. And I hope he feels better. I hope. I hope. Where did you send it, Shatha? Sorry, I need a diffuser. You can also just a steam pot. Right. Absolutely, but she's deathly allergic. Yeah, exactly. Avoid it. Just avoid it. That's what I told my friend because he said he has to keep his windows open. He doesn't have air conditioning. He has to keep his windows open so the room doesn't get stuffy. And so a diffuser wouldn't work. And I told him, well, you could always just put a towel over your head. Let me check, darling. Do you have a question for the cards? Was it the question up here? Do you see coming towards me in love? Is that your question? Boop. I will write you down. Was that the question that you want for the cards? Yes. Okay. Well, let's find out. What do we see coming towards Shatha and the love department? You're currently single, I'm assuming, or one more shuffle? What do we see coming towards Shatha? I know it's your lungs, but when you breathe into your lungs, you silly. That's why I was saying to inhale it, but if you're allergic to it, are you allergic to it topically? Do you know? Like, that's what I was wondering. Okay, Shatha, let me look at these cards. have you been trying to date? Because it seems like you're just kind of trying to date, trying to fill up your time, trying to really find just anyone. Okay. Because I have this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This Nine of Pentacles is just you like putting yourself out there, putting yourself out there, putting yourself out there. And I just, this Emperor came out for you as well. It just feels to me like you're a very strong, independent person, and not just anyone is going to do. Okay. You haven't. You've been laying low. Okay. Well, if you haven't been, then that's what the cards are telling you. Put yourself out there, because like how people come to me all the time and they're like, oh, I've been single for a year. I've been single for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. When am I going to meet someone? And I'm like, do you leave the house? Do you socialize? Do you put yourself in places where you would like to meet somebody? You know, if you're just at home laying low, they're not going to come knocking on your door. I mean, that's not generally how men operate. You know, they get, you know, they get rejected often enough without randomly knocking on strangers' doors. And besides, they could probably get arrested for that. My brother used to call me Mystery. Okay, so no problem. So anyways, Shatha, this is what I'm saying. Like you know, if you're just sitting at home and you're finding yourself in hermit mode, you have to kind of decide, like, what kind of person do I want? You know, what do I want our shared interests to be? If we do get into a relationship, like, you're going to want to spend time with them doing things that you enjoy, not just things that they enjoy. So if you want to find somebody compatible with you, think about what you enjoy doing and go do that thing. You know, if you enjoy reading books, spend time at the library. Maybe you'll meet somebody there. Go where you want to be found, in other words. Okay, because you have the Queen of Cups in reverse and the Page of Wands, which means like you're not really thinking about the future. You're not really planning. You're not really putting a lot of thought and energy into it. You have the Ace of Swords in reverse as well. So you're just like, oh, I think I'm, you know, what's coming? What do I need? You know, whatever. That's what you should be asking yourself. What do I need? What do I need in my life? What do I need my partner to embody? You know, what do I want us to have in common? Okay. So if you want somebody to come towards you, first of all, you have to leave the house. Second of all, you have to go somewhere where you want to be seen, where you want to be found. Okay. And third of all, think about the kind of person that you want. I don't really see anyone in your immediate future because it feels so very blanket. It feels like just anything. You know, that was the very first message I got. Just anything will do. And really, we shouldn't be settling for just anything. You should be getting exactly what you want. Okay. So do that. Plan, think about what you want, make plans to go places that, you know, if you enjoy cooking, take a cooking class. Maybe there'll be single men there, you know. Go to the library if you enjoy reading, go to the craft store if you enjoy painting. You never know who you're going to meet. All right. But you have to try. You can't just lay low and expect the universe to drop a gem into your lap. It's not how it works. Because when you're pulled yourself in and you're doing, you know, hermit mode or laying low, okay, you're literally telling the universe, I don't want nothing to do with nobody. Keep everybody away. I've got my shell over my head. I don't want to be seen. Okay. So you kind of have to change the mental tactic. You have to put yourself out there and put that message out to the universe. I'm ready to look. I'm ready to find someone. This is going to be great. Okay. I don't see anything as long as you're sitting in the house. No, like I said, I think you need a plan. I think you need a plan, and I think you need to put that plan into action. Okay. But I don't see anyone in the cards for you as long as you're laying low. All right. But good luck. I would imagine canned would be the same as it's something in the pineapple itself that seems to help. Yes, absolutely. Pineapple is wonderful. It helps you heal way faster. Um, Especially like if you're in the hospital recovering from surgery, pineapple juice is really good to help expedite healing. Elspeth, we've talked about this before. You don't listen to the things I say, Elspeth. I don't know why autocorrect changed Vicks to Vicksburg. Oh, true. What deck am I using? I am using, it is called, it's pricey. It's a little spendy. When I bought it, it was $50. But it's tarot for empaths, Reiki, and energy healers. Called the Star Kissed deck. Tarotskills.com. Yeah. The Star Kissed Tarot deck is what it's called. And that is what I'm using. What if you already have somebody, but he is not romantic as you thought? But you already married him and you want him to be more thoughtful and romantic. Okay. Here's a suggestion for you. I want you to write little things on a piece of paper. Look, your husband is not thoughtful and romantic, and you want thoughtful romance. He has no idea how to be that way. Okay. So I want you to write little things on little pieces of paper. Okay. Just little things, not extravagant, big hoo-wah, whatever. Little romantic gestures on little pieces of paper, and stick them in a jar and say, honey, I really need some romance in my life. Go get a piece of paper and let's do this. Okay. He needs you to tell him what to do. Okay. So do that. That would help. That's not his nature. Go to the store and buy me some flowers, buy me some chocolates, get me a little trinket and write me a little note that says, I was thinking about you. It doesn't matter that you have to tell him to do it. The fact that he's willing to do it, you know what I mean? That's love. Hi, sunshine. How are you? I love pineapple. I crave it. Well, if you're craving it, it's because your body needs it. Are you not listening to your body? Yes, go where you want to be found. Exactly. I plan on going to the beach because that's where I want to be found, because I want somebody that enjoys going to the beach. And Emma and I are going to the craft store today. We're going to go to the craft store and we're going to start a new hobby, and it's going to be wonderful. It's going to be swell. Super enjoyable stuff. So, hey, Hoosie. I really need to call my mom back. If we're not going to be doing tarot card readings, guys, I got to go call my mom. Got to call my mommy. Make sure she's okay. I haven't talked to her in a while. Yes, pineapple's really good for you, Elspeth. Is there somebody that's close by that could go to the store and get you some? Or you're a care worker? Could you ask them to pick some up on the way over? That's a great idea. I actually love that idea. Actually. I really need to change my profile picture on Venmo. Good Lord. I don't look like that anymore. It has me with pink hair. Gosh. No, not that. Starcase Tarot deck is on Amazon. Yeah, $50. Yeah, it's pricey. It's a little spendy. I'm not going to lie to you. Crazy, right? Eesh. I mean, it's a little crazy. Why is this putting my picture sideways? When you get a private reading from Misty, oh, true. How do you stop? Think positive thoughts, Kay. You got to think positive, positive, positive thoughts. Think positive thoughts. All right. Think positive thoughts. Whatever. I'll be sideways. I don't care. Anyways, I'm going to go call my mom. I want to thank everybody for tuning in today and purchasing a reading. I will be back later on this evening for the live stream. I wasn't here last night because I had a pretty crappy headache. And I got it like yesterday afternoon, and it was probably sinuses because of all the pollen. It's literally just big white puffy things just flying all through the air, and it's like, whew. Anyways, all over my car. It just looks like a bunch of string, like all over my car. It's cotton, for God's sake. Anyways, so that's why I wasn't here last night. So I just did self-care. Emma and I just chilled together and watched some TV and just kind of relaxed. But I will be here tonight. I'm feeling much better. I hope everybody has a wonderful day today.